Kid gets locked in shipping container. Bill, did you hear about this? Kid gets locked in shipping container. Bill, did you hear about this? No, I did not. I don't watch the news. I'd sleep outside for the rest of my life if this happened to me. A 15-year-old boy who locked himself in a shipping container during a game of hide and seek has been found a week later in a different country, per Malaysian news agency Burnama and the India Times. The teenage boy has only been identified by his first name, Fahim, and was discovered in a shipping container in Malaysia 6 days after he fell asleep inside of the container in the city of Chittagong, Bangladesh on January 11th. Is that up near India? I know roughly where Malaysia is. Singapore, Philippines. All right, I got to look this. Anyways. Where the fuck am I? 6 days after he fell asleep inside the container, blah, 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 on January 11th, the boy was just believed to have entered the container, fell asleep, and found himself here, said the Malaysian Home Minister Datuk Seri Saifuddin Nasution Ismail. Jesus Christ. What if you don't pronounce his name right? Do you get put to death? Bill, can you imagine dealing with anyone's shit about anything after having gone through that? Well, I like how they acted like he slept for 6 days. What did he do for water? After 3 days, no water, you're dead. That's fucking wild. Maybe he drank his own tears? I have no idea. That's fucking terrifying. Well, at least he's all right. My God. I can't imagine what his parents were thinking. Where the hell is he? They probably thought he was kidnapped or killed or something. Fuck. All right. As a parent, I don't need emails like that. Wait. Now, he said he fell asleep in there. He locked himself in a shipping container during a game of hide-and-go-seek. All right. I'm back. I don't know what happened. I hit something that stopped it. And I really wish I could stay calmer in moments like that rather than, like, my hand still hurts from how hard I was slapping my table going, goddamn fucking piece of technology, cocksucking fucking shit. Whatever the hell I said. Whatever childish fucking shit I just did. My neighbors must think I'm fucking nuts. Hey, forget about my wife, okay? All right, I was talking about this kid getting locked in the container. I don't know where it cut out. All right, really quickly, a 15-year-old boy who locked himself in a shipping container during a game of hide-and-seek has been found a week later in a different country, per Malaysian news agency Burnama and the India Times. The teenage boy, who has only been identified by his first name, Fahim, great fucking name, that's like Bob or Bill over there, and was discovered in a shipping container in Malaysia 6 days after he fell asleep inside the fucking container in the city of Chittagong, Bangladesh on January 11th. The quote, the boy was just believed to have entered the container, fell asleep, and found himself here, said Malaysian Home Minister. This is my second time trying to do this right. This is this guy's name. Datuk Seri Saifuddin Nasution Ismail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 names. That guy is not fucking around. Bill, can you imagine dealing with anyone's shit about anything after having gone through that? My thing was, I thought after 3 days, you know, if with no water, that you would, expire. You can go like, whatever, little over a month with no food, but I think no water after 3 days, you're fucked. So maybe it rained or some shit. I don't know what. As a 15-year-old, I just can't imagine being there going, where am I going? I must be going somewhere at least that the country's friendly enough with that they can trade with them. That's what I'd be worried about, aside from dying. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, I'm glad he's all right. I don't like, as a parent, I don't want to get emails like this. This is fucking brutal. That's all I think about is my kids. You know, earlier today we were like killing some time and, you know, trying to get the kids tired, wear them out or whatever. And we brought them into this department store and we were walking around. And I just, the whole time I'm there, I just fucking, I like go into like CIA fucking Secret Service fucking mode. Well, I just don't let my kids out of my sight at all. At fucking all. Somebody told me some fucking horrific story of somebody trying to take their kid. And what you do is when you can't find your kid, you just yell out what clothing they're wearing. You know, red shirt, fucking whatever pants. And that's what she did. And the woman that was trying to take her just let go of her and fucking ran out of the store or some shit like that. And it's fucking terrifying, but it's something you do have to deal with. All right, that's not funny, but it is what it is. All right, wearing Redskin gear. Dear Ginger McFuckface, I am writing, seeking your advice on fashion, as you're obviously an expert in that area. All right, take it easy. I was born and raised in the D.C. area, and I'm a diehard D.C. sports fan. One of my hobbies is I love to collect vintage clothing items from all D.C. teams. I'd be careful with that, and not for the reasons you think. It's just someday you're going to have all of that shit, and it's going to mean so much to you. And it's just going to be taking up all this space. And it gets to the point where you start to wish that you didn't fucking do it. And then that's when you got to hire a stranger to sell it because it means too much to you. Anyway, the tricky one, this person says, is the Redskins. There are loads of nice Redskins starter jackets, jerseys, etc. out there that I'd love to add to my collection. The problem is my girlfriend thinks I shouldn't be wearing Redskin items. She supports my hobby and even looks for things for me, but she doesn't love the idea of me wearing any Redskin gear. I grew up with the Redskins and have no ill will towards any ethnicities or group. I just purely like the item because they look cool and remind me of my childhood. Plenty of people in the area still wear Redskins gear, but I worry I will piss off my girl if I buy anything Redskins. Is she overthinking it, or am I just out of touch? If the Patriots changed their name because the Patriots were somehow, people found it offensive, would you still wear Patriot stuff? Old school Patriot stuff, you mean. Curious on what you think. Thanks, and go fuck yourself. The big thing that I got out of that was, you know, you want to do something, but you're worried that you're going to piss off your girlfriend. I mean, basically, as long as you're not going out to go fuck another woman, like, why does she have this level of say in your hobby? You know? I mean, I don't think it's a problem. I mean, if you just like it because you grew up with it, and I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's that big a deal. And I also think that, like, I guess maybe if you, like, wore it to a Redskins game and like, you're doing it with, like, malice, like, fuck you, I don't care if this offends you, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, if you're just, like, collecting it and shit like that, I mean, I don't think it's a problem. If you wear it out or whatever and you're wearing it because Joe Gibbs had it and it reminds you of that era, I don't think it's a problem. I think there's a lot of this type of stuff, these grand gestures, but there's to make up for genocide and slavery and all this type of stuff. But I don't think there's much work being done on individuals to change the way that they think. And I don't, you know, it's not that the people in power don't care. It is that they don't care. It's not that they want us to be fighting with each other, as everybody says. I just think they're just so focused on fucking money that they just don't give a fuck. So it's kind of up to you as an individual to go out and not be an asshole. So that's all you have to do. It has nothing to do with your fucking football jacket. So if that's what you're into, I mean, granted, you're asking a white guy. If I was you, I would ask somebody who's a Native American. That's what I would do. So as a white guy, the only thing I can relate to in that stood out to me was that you're going to piss off your girlfriend if you fucking buy some stupid football jacket. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, okay, well, let's do a little tit for tat here. There, fucking titties there. Little titties for nuts here. How about I won't buy this jacket and you fucking lay off the shoes? Well, that's not the same thing. What do you mean it's not the same thing? Would you like to meet the people that actually make those shoes and see the living conditions they're in? What are you fucking supporting?